Alright, Shalom. Giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Greater Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations to hopeful elect. I just wanted to do a quick video on, part of what we always try to do, is please Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai as his servant. Because I was watching a video by the elder Yashawamba, he was going into, essentially that, and a lot more. But he was, going into how the angels and everything is watching us, man, everything we do. And yeah, man, that of course that's what we always try to do individually, in our private lives. We should always, no matter what, of course we got, different things that we're into, but ultimately we should always be, it should always be a focus, a concern of ours is, hey, have we pleased the Lord? Have we done enough, or is there more that we can do? And a lot of it starts in the mind. In the mind. And I was reading Salakia. Take a sip of water. And I was reading Sirach 23. And that I was reading Sirach 23, and that is that's what I was taking away from half this chapter. It starts within the mind, and we definitely want to pray to the Lord, to cleanse our mind, cleanse our thoughts, because ultimately we're in this flesh, that's prone to sin, that goes off, and this is a great chapter for that, man. Hey, this is a battle, and this is a great chapter showing you that, hey, all the brethren, hey, are fighting this fight, man, the flesh versus spirit. So I wanted to read a little bit of this, Lord's willing, is edifying. Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus 23 and 1, it says, O Lord, Father and Governor of all my whole life, leave me not to their counsels, and let me not fall by them. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is the governor of our whole life. Alright, and he should be the governor of our whole life. See, Jake nowadays has forgotten their power, forgotten who they are as a people. Alright, but we are supposed to seek our power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, like the scriptures say, 10 times more, now that we have this truth. Verse 2 says, who will set scourges over my thoughts, and the discipline of wisdom over mine heart, that they spare me not from mine ignorance, and it pass not by my sins. And that's what we want, the discipline of wisdom over mine heart. And we know the heart is speaking of the mind, so wisdom should always be on our mind. Alright, wisdom should always be over our mind. And I'm going to go into that word scourge. I'm going to look up that word really fast. It says, one used to inflict pain or punishment, an instrument of punishment or criticism. So that was a good word right there, criticism. It says, who will set scourges over my thoughts? Criticism over my thoughts, because you get a lot of wicked thoughts, man, especially in this flesh. You got demons tempting you. Hey, and sometimes they just be your own self. It just be your own. This flesh. This is like it says in Jude, man, chains of darkness is what these bodies are. So we need the Lord to set scourges over our thoughts. Hey, criticize. Like I said, an instrument of punishment or criticism. Really correction. Because a lot of the thoughts we get, we don't actually do. It's one thing to have the thought, but we never, do it, man. And that's what we need to constantly pray to the Lord for, man. That He, doesn't give us over to these wicked thoughts, man. Because a lot of Jake out here, they think something wicked and they'll do it, man. We're supposed to realize, there's temptation, that we're in these bodies, demons are messing with us, and we don't actually do it, man. So that's why this is what we need. It says, lest mine ignorance, I'm going to go to verse 3. It says, lest mine ignorance increase, and my sins abound to my destruction. And that will happen to us, if we gave into these thoughts, man. All right. It says, "And I fall before mine adversaries, and my enemy rejoice over me, whose hope is far from thy mercy." Right? And our number one enemy is what? Esau, the so-called white man, majority of them. You know, their hope is far from the mercy of the Lord, meaning they're not, you know, their whole objective is to overthrow the Most High. You know, they don't care about seeking His mercy. They want to be above Him. They're trying to make themselves God, as the scriptures say. Okay? It says, "O Lord, Father and power of my life, give me not a proud look, but turn away from thy servants always a haughty mind." And again, I was reading this chapter and it really hit, man, because these thoughts in your head, that's ultimately where it starts, where the battle starts. But it said, "But turn away from thy servant always a haughty mind." And we know that word haughty, meaning pride at the end of the day. Prideful. Hey, this is a chapter that you can just straight up pray, man. That the Lord turns away from us a haughty mind, a prideful mind, a proud look. Nothing ever comes from being prideful. Well, hey, because there's two sides to it all. Of course we take pride, in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, in His greatness. Matter of fact, I'm gonna look up that word haughty. I'm gonna look up that word proud actually. Give me 1 second. Because you can have pride in the right thing. We don't want to have pride in the wrong thing. The Elder Kasap always goes into words like these. That there's a good and bad to it. That word for proud, it says in the etymology, it says, Late Old English, excellent, splendid, arrogant, haughty, having or cherishing a high opinion of one's own merits, guilty of the sin of pride. Scroll down. Whole lot in here. Give me 1 second. I'm actually going to the word pride. I think that would be better. Alright, pride. It says unreasonable self-esteem. It says haughtiness, overbearing treatment of others, prompt. Okay, in the Middle English it says proper pride, personal honor, good repute, exalted position. See? So that's the flip side, to the good word in it. It says proper pride. See, there's such thing as proper pride, which is what? Personal honor, a good reputation, exalted position, and we know all these apply to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Beings, of hey, like I said, good reputation, exalted position. Hey, so we take pride in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We take pride, who they are, them being, our powers. Alright, we take pride in, the greatness, man, of the name of the Lord. Name of the Lord is not no small thing. Like I said, I'm going to look up proper pride. Alright. Oh, no, that's cool. The point was made. Proper pride, personal honor, good repute. Alright. Hey, but hey, what we don't want, is that when we have the pride in ourselves, that's what we don't want, man. We want to have pride in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, right, in this word. Alright, but I'm going to keep going. Verse 5, it says, "Turn away from me vain hopes and concupiscence, and thou shalt hold him up that is desirous always to serve thee." Now I'm going to look that word up. Alright, for concupiscence, if I'm saying it right. Salakia says a strong desire, especially sexual desire, lust, improper or illicit desire. So it says, turn away from me vain hopes and a strong illicit desire. You see? Hey, in this goddamn flesh, man, and the temptation being in Esau's kingdom, that strong illicit sexual desire, that lust, at the end of the day, lust, it's Esau's kingdom is filled with nothing but lust, man. You look on the TV, alright, the entertainment industry, everywhere, man. You know, they got women basically naked, you know, shaking their ass, you know, wearing no clothing. Hell, the men wearing no clothing. You know, this whole place is just upside down. You know, nowadays there's nothing wrong with niggas. Anybody just walk around naked. You know, this place is full of lust. So this is why we need chapters like this and verses like this. All right, like I said, you know, we can, you know, when we pray, straight up read these verses. It says, "Turn away from me vain hopes and concupiscence, and thou shalt hold him up that is desirous always to serve thee." And that's what we are at the end of the day. We're always desirous to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Alright? That's one of our, you know, desires, man. Our main desire. You know, we want to serve the Lord, man. We want to please him. Alright? It says, hey, that's the whole point of this lesson, man. You know, hey, that we want to please Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, but hey, sometimes this flesh and these thoughts will get in the way. You know, and I myself, you know firsthand, man. You know, this is like I said, this is the battle that we fighting. All right, the flesh versus spirit. It says, verse 6: "Let not the greediness of thy belly, nor the lust of the flesh take hold of me, and give not over thy servant into an impudent mind." All right. So, like I was talking about, we always got to make sure that the lust of the flesh is not taking hold of us. You know, that's why the scriptures say, "Examine thyself," because this flesh will just want you to do dumb folly and please yourself, and next thing you know, you haven't been serving the Lord. All right. That's why the scriptures say, Romans 8:8. "So then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High." So we gotta try our best to remain in the spirit. Of course, we are in the flesh, so there are gonna be times, you know, when we're just straight up in the flesh. But majority of the time, man, we always gotta try to walk in the spirit. All right, always. That's why I said, so they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep reading. It says, "But ye are not in the flesh, but in the spirit, if so be that the spirit of the Most High dwell in you. Now, if any man have not the spirit of Hamashiach, he is not of his." So you gotta have the spirit of Yahweh Shai on you in order to walk in the spirit. You know. Yeah, but like I said, this is that battle, man. You know, because hey, sometimes this flesh will win. You know, this flesh will win for a little bit. But it's all about checking yourself. When you notice that you're going off, you know, check yourself. You know, because you don't want the Lord to mess you up, man. All right, so I'm gonna keep going. In Sirach, it's just a little more. Sirach 23 and 7. It says, "Hear, O ye children, the discipline of the mouth. He that keepeth it shall never be taken in his lips." All right. "The sinner shall be left in his foolishness. Both the evil speaker and the proud shall fall thereby." You know, that was pretty much the point that I wanted to hit in Sirach for this video. You know, I like the first few 7-8 verses really going into these thoughts that we have, man, and how they be messing with you, messing with you, trying to make you give into the flesh. All right, this is that battle, man, that we got to continue to fight, man. So real quick, I just had, let me see. I have two more verses. Galatians 1:10. "For do I now persuade men or the Most High? Or do I seek to please men? For if I yet please men, I should not be the servant of Hamashiach. And I just wanted to bring that out because we always got to remember, like I was saying, we're always trying to please the Most High. You should never be trying to please man. A man pleaser. That's not something that we need to be. Especially when we're out in the highways and the byways, you can't have that attitude, man, because certain Jake will come up. They may not like what we say. They may start to hate us, but it's cool because the Lord's pleased with us. So as long as we are seeking to please, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, all else as well. All right, we're gonna be in good hands. All right. This is Colossians, which I'm gonna get it in the blue letter. I'm not sure if that's a King James. This is Colossians 1:10. It says, Colossians 1:10, that ye might walk worthy. And we know that walk, is basically saying how we live. It says that we might walk worthy of the Lord unto all pleasing, being fruitful in every good work and increasing in the knowledge of the Most High. All right. So that should be our main objective in everything we do. It should be a fruitful. It should be a good work. Even if it doesn't necessarily relate to the truth. It should be a good work. You have little hobbies on the side, but they all benefit us. They all can help us spiritually. All right. It says, I'm gonna read it one more time, that you might walk worthy of the Lord unto all pleasing. All right, being fruitful in every good work and increasing in the knowledge of the Most High. So that's what we always gotta, always remember, man. Everything we do, acknowledge the Lord. All right, acknowledge, what we can do better, how we can please Him. All right, and to continue increasing in the knowledge of the Most High. So, Lord's willing, this video was edifying. All right, I just want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Kakodash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and peace and salutations to those who elect. Shalom.